The race to conquer space is one of the most thrilling stories of the 21st century. While many imagined space exploration as a government-led endeavor, two billionaires, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, have stepped up to change that narrative. These two titans of tech are not just rich, they're shaping the future of space travel. What started as a contest for suborbital flights and reusable rockets has now transformed into a full-fledged space race, with the ultimate prize being the ability to take humanity to new frontiers. Will Musk's SpaceX dominate the cosmos, or will Bezos's Blue Origin be the one to chart humanity's future in space? In this video, we will dive deep into the battle between SpaceX and Blue Origin, dissecting their visions, their milestones, and their plans for the future. So strap in, and let's explore the high-flying competition that could reshape our place in the universe. But before we begin, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications so you're always in the loop on the latest space news and future updates. Let's launch into the stars. Meet the visionaries, Musk and Bezos. At the heart of this rivalry are two of the most influential figures of our time, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. These two entrepreneurs didn't just create businesses, they built empires that are now leading humanity into the space age. But while both are focused on revolutionizing space travel, their motivations and methods couldn't be more different. Elon Musk, the ambitious innovator. Elon Musk, the South African-born entrepreneur, is a man on a mission, literally. His ultimate goal is to make humanity a multiplanetary species. Musk has long stated that he believes the survival of humanity is at risk if we remain confined to Earth. With threats ranging from climate change to asteroids, Musk argues that we need to establish colonies on other planets, particularly Mars. His company, SpaceX, is the vehicle to get humanity there. SpaceX was founded in 2002 with the intention of reducing the cost of space exploration and ultimately enabling Mars colonization. Musk is a firm believer in the power of technology to solve humanity's problems, and SpaceX has become his primary tool in turning his ambitious vision into reality. Unlike many of his counterparts in the industry, Musk isn't just thinking about launching satellites or conducting missions to the moon, he's aiming to create a sustainable colony on Mars. Through the development of reusable rocket technology, the Falcon series, and now the Starship program, Musk is determined to lower the cost of space travel and make interplanetary exploration feasible within our lifetime. While some critics argue that his timelines are overly ambitious, Musk's determination to land a human on Mars by the 2020s shows just how serious he is about his vision. Jeff Bezos, the pragmatic space pioneer. On the other side of the race is Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, who has a very different vision of humanity's future in space. While Musk's ultimate goal is to establish a human colony on Mars, Bezos has a different approach. He believes humanity's future lies in creating space colonies in Earth's orbit. In Bezos' eyes, Earth will remain humanity's home, but we can ease the pressure on our planet by shifting industrial activity to space. By utilizing resources found in space, such as mining asteroids or building space habitats, Bezos sees a future where Earth can focus on preserving its environment and quality of life, while space becomes the new frontier for industry. Blue Origin, Bezos' space company founded in 2000, has a more incremental approach to space exploration. Instead of focusing on interplanetary colonization, Blue Origin's main goal is to develop reusable rockets and spacecraft that can make space accessible for everyone, not just astronauts. His vision includes building massive space stations or colonies in Earth's orbit that can house millions of people. This idea is based on the concept of O'Neill colonies, large rotating space habitats that could provide living space for humans in a sustainable and thriving ecosystem. Despite being overshadowed by SpaceX in terms of media attention, Bezos' Blue Origin has been steadily progressing in its own right. By focusing on making space tourism a reality and then branching into commercial satellite launches, Blue Origin is carving out its own niche in the space industry. Milestones and achievements. Both SpaceX and Blue Origin have achieved significant milestones, but they are approaching the space race with differing strategies and technologies. SpaceX's milestones. SpaceX has been the more publicized of the two companies, thanks in large part to Elon Musk's bold leadership and the company's highly successful projects. Let's break down some of their most notable achievements. SpaceX revolutionized the rocket industry with its development of the Falcon 9 rocket, which can land vertically after launching a payload into space. This achievement has made SpaceX a pioneer in reducing the cost of space travel. Prior to Falcon 9, rockets were disposable and expensive. By making them reusable, SpaceX has dramatically reduced the cost per launch, enabling the company to carry out more missions and attract commercial customers. SpaceX's Dragon capsule was the first privately built spacecraft to dock with the International Space Station, ISS, and it has been responsible for resupplying the ISS with cargo and astronauts. In 2020, SpaceX made history by launching 2 NASA astronauts to the ISS aboard the Crew Dragon capsule, marking the first time a private company had ever launched astronauts into space. This was a huge milestone in demonstrating that private companies can handle missions traditionally reserved for government agencies. Perhaps the most ambitious project by SpaceX is Starship, the fully reusable spacecraft designed to carry humans to Mars. Starship is currently in the testing phase, with several successful tests and prototypes launched into the atmosphere. If successful, Starship could become the flagship spacecraft for interplanetary travel, with Musk's goal of sending humans to Mars by the mid-2020s looking more feasible with each passing year. Once operational, Starship will not only serve as a passenger vessel to Mars, but also as a platform for launching satellites and other space missions. Falcon Heavy and the commercial space market. In addition to the Falcon 9, SpaceX also developed the Falcon Heavy, the most powerful operational rocket in the world. The Falcon Heavy is capable of carrying heavier payloads into orbit and could potentially be used for missions to the Moon, Mars, or beyond. It's already attracted customers from NASA and private companies who want to send large payloads into space at a lower cost. Blue Origin's milestones. Blue Origin may not have made as many headlines as SpaceX, but it has had its share of notable achievements in the space industry. Let's take a look at some of Blue Origin's most significant milestones. Blue Origin's most public achievement to date has been the development of its New Shepard rocket, which is designed for suborbital space travel. In 2015, New Shepard successfully completed its first uncrewed test flight, and since then, the rocket has carried out multiple successful flights. In July 2021, Jeff Bezos himself flew aboard New Shepard for a short trip to space, marking a major moment in the development of commercial space tourism. New Shepard is designed to take passengers on a brief journey to the edge of space, where they will experience weightlessness before returning to Earth. While this is a far cry from SpaceX's interplanetary ambitions, it represents an important step in making space accessible to non-professional astronauts. Blue Origin's long-term goal is to make space travel as routine as flying on an airplane, and the success of New Shepard is the first step in achieving that. Blue Origin is also working on developing New Glenn, a larger orbital-class rocket that will be capable of launching satellites and other payloads into space. New Glenn is intended to compete with SpaceX's Falcon 9 in the commercial satellite launch market. While New Glenn is still in development, it has the potential to be a major player in the growing space industry. In 2020, Blue Origin was awarded a contract by NASA to develop a lunar lander for the Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the Moon. This contract is a significant step for Blue Origin, positioning the company as a serious contender for future space exploration contracts. The development of the lunar lander, known as Blue Moon, could pave the way for Blue Origin to play a critical role in returning astronauts to the Moon by the mid-2020s. The battle for supremacy. As the space race between SpaceX and Blue Origin intensifies, the question remains, who will come out on top? While both companies have made impressive strides in space exploration, their visions for the future and the approaches they've taken are fundamentally different. SpaceX's strengths. SpaceX's greatest strength lies in its bold ambition and track record of successful missions. The company has already accomplished more than most thought possible in such a short amount of time, and Musk's relentless drive ensures that SpaceX will continue to innovate and push the boundaries of space travel. Whether it's sending humans to Mars or making space travel cheaper and more accessible, SpaceX is firmly focused on the big picture. Blue Origin's strengths. Blue Origin's strength is its methodical approach to space exploration. Instead of rushing to Mars or focusing on high-profile missions, Bezos has taken a more sustainable path. Blue Origin's focus on making space tourism accessible, developing reusable rockets, and building a long-term plan for space colonization in Earth's orbit gives the company a unique edge. While SpaceX is more about breaking barriers, Blue Origin's approach is more about laying the groundwork for future generations. So, who do you think will win the space race? Will it be Musk and SpaceX's ambitious goals for Mars? Or will Bezos' vision of space colonies in Earth's orbit take the lead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting updates on the future of space exploration. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.